testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay. There we go. Hello, everyone. Let's start with the music. Just a touch. Hello, everyone. This is OmniJbear. This is my first YouTube stream. I've never done this before. This is a whole new setup, but this is very interesting and everything indeed. I think, yeah. So for the first stream, I figured that we could do some openings of Pokemon cards. We have our Chonkachu and Victini here for moral support and to give us luck. But I had got in the two Paldea collections, the FueCoCo with Miraidon, and then the SprigaTiTo with Koraidon, because I wanted to get the two. Obviously, wanted to get the two different promos, and obviously, I didn't want to. I know a lot of people that have a lot more money than I do are going to get like 3 of each of these. Well, 6 of these. No. Yeah, 6 of these, because each of these. No, 3. I'm sorry, 3 of these, because each of these starter Pokemon have a different promo and a different promo pack. So you can see this FueCoCo is much different than this FueCoCo, and this SprigaTiTo is very different than this SprigaTiTo. The Quaxly, I don't know if it actually would pick up a Quaxly package. We'll see. I do love the pins. We're gonna go with SprigaTiTo. SprigaTiTo was my starter from Paldea. SprigaTiTo, and then this is also, by the way, a Pokemon Go Great Ball. So, but the box packaging is really nice. It's a really good. It looks kind of more artistic, and then this is the back. Start a new journey with SprigaTiTo and friends. Get ready for a brand new adventure in the Paldea region with the Pokemon trading card game. First partner Pokemon SprigaTiTo, FueCoCo, and Quaxly join your collection of foil promo cards, and a SprigaTiTo enamel pin lets you show off the Grass Cat Pokemon everywhere you go. Discover even more with booster packs and an oversized card featuring the legendary Pokemon Koraidon or Miraidon as a powerful Pokemon EX. This Pokemon TCG Paldea collection includes 3 foil promo cards featuring SprigaTiTo, FueCoCo, and Quaxly, 1 foil oversized card featuring Koraidon EX or Miraidon EX, 1 collector's pin featuring SprigaTiTo, 4 Pokemon TCG booster packs, 1 co-card for the Pokemon TCG Live. I really like the way that they designed these first Paldean collections. They're very rainbow, very artsy, very much like that type of style, rather than the current styles for the boxes and the other things, which are very. It's very energetic. I would say energetic, yes, but they're very intense. They're very intense. This was more playful. So I feel like this is a nice kind of playful introduction to the card game. So I think it's a really nice. Oh, my music stopped. I think it's a really nice introduction. So, well, I forgot to start recording. I think that the SprigaTiTo Paldea collection, FueCoCo Paldea collection, and the Quaxly Paldea collection are a good way to start out the Pokemon for beginners, right? Because it has 4 of the old packs from Sword and Shield, but then you get the new cards, the pin, and it's only like $20. So again, that is the SprigaTiTo Paldea collection. I'm going to open up the SprigaTiTo Paldea collection to start out. The YouTube live layout is very interesting in comparison to Twitch. So, alright, we're going to put that aside. I wonder if I can change my category randomly. This is the packaging, which I cannot see. There we go. This is the packaging. It looks like that the Miraidon. It looks like the Miraidon has an interesting hollow pattern. So I'm very curious to see how that looks. It also looks like that it's definitely a promo card. I think I've heard some folks talking about this and as a promo card. But you can see that ooh, that is crazy. That is a lot different. So there's actually two patterns going on, right? There's the lines, as you can see when I do this. But when I do this, you can see that there's a star pattern. So it's very cool. That is a very cool pattern. But the Koraidon does not have, as folks would say, what is that? Oh, it's a terrestrial thing. Does not have a retreat. It does not have a resistance or a weakness. It does not have a type. So as you can see, this is this Pokemon in particular. This is just a promo. This is definitely just a promo. I feel like that they should do these more often with the promo card, with the giant jumbo cards, because you can't really play the jumbo cards. They're not playable. They're literally there just for collection. So there's that. And then it comes with a Silver Tempest. 2 packs of Silver Tempest, actually. That's great. A Brilliant Stars. Actually it's 2 Brilliant Stars, 2 Silver Tempests. Not bad. I mean, I was kind of expecting it to be a collection of all of the last 4 packs, though. Oops, sorry about that. That would be Lost Origins, Brilliant Stars, Astral Radiance, and Silver Tempest. But I guess it's just you just get the Astral Radiance you just get the Brilliant Stars and Silver Tempest. Not necessarily a bad thing, but I was expecting something different. And then here is the pin. I actually think this is a really cute SprigaTiTo pin. It's pretty simple, nothing crazy with the pose. Very, very cool. And then we get the promo cards out of their plastic binding. How did they do this? Oh, okay. So it's in the back. It's in the back. I didn't want to show the code card because I don't know if anyone wants it. I do know one person I know of that's a good friend that I do usually give most of my code cards to. But if that changes, like if someone is in chat and they're like, oh, I collect those code cards or whatever, then I might consider that in the future. But for right now, I'm just going to keep the code card to myself. I'll perhaps give it to my friend, as I mentioned, since I don't play Pokemon TCG Live. So yeah, please ask in the comments if you do collect them. I would like to know, because then I might do that in the future, in future streams. So these are the new. The packs are old, but these are the first. Technically, these are the first Scarlet and Violet cards to be released. They do have numbers on them, so they're not actually promos, except for the character Pokemon, so SprigaTiTo or FueCoCo or Quaxly respectively. But these are the new ones. So these are the new the first new Scarlet and Violet cards. You can see that they are now silver border, and with the silver border, they have a border hollow. I don't know if that's going to be with all the cards, but that'd be really cool if it is, because I think that's really cool. I didn't mind the yellow borders, but if it means that we get hollow borders on rare cards, then that's awesome. I think that's amazing. That's just great. We have FueCoCo. As you can see, it's got that same hollow pattern, and then there's no promo numbering on this one, so it's not a promo. And then the same thing with Quaxley. But with SprigaTiTo, you can see that there is one promo 1 is on there. I'm going to sleeve these up. And then we're going to do some pulls. Not a lot of pulls here, but there's still pulls. So all right. La da 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 dee. La da dee 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 dee. If you're ever curious about the music, by the way, currently anyway, I switch between either having Lo-Fi Leah or my own music that I produced. This stream, for the first stream, I wanted to use my own music. So this is music I've produced, I've composed rather, and put it in a playlist. I've got quite a bit of tracks on here. So if you feel free to ask. Message me, and I will definitely provide you with those tracks. All right. What should we start with? Let's start with the Charizard. Also, I think it's really funny that my two Silver Tempests were the same pack art. Very interesting. Alright, so we're going to start with our first pack will be the Brilliant Stars Charizard artwork. And I'm going to do something, I'm going to try to do a live pack reading. Again, this will be very interesting. What a pack reading is, if you don't know what that means, is it's something that I came up with that would be unique to a pull. So it's not just, you know, going through Pokemon going, okay, that's Pikachu, Squirtle, Phalanx, Double, Charizard. Instead of just going through the cards like that. A pack reading is where I make up a story, a quick story, with the with the cards in the pack. So let's try that now. All right. So this will be the night of everlasting darkness. It was a dark night, one like no other, one that seemed to have no end. But this would not deter someone as tough as Marnie, who was very prideful of their Pokemon training. Marnie did not need a blunder policy. She could overcome any obstacle perfectly. Even if that meant a rather rebellious Luxio. I love this art, by the way. Or perhaps a sock standing in the way. No, Marnie would call upon a Corphish who unexpectedly had a high attack stat and would crush the sock with their claws. And Marnie would try to run to the horizon to see where the shining star was coming from. And as she approached, it seemed that even Golet were attracted to this beam of light being shot into the sky. As she got closer, she heard a noise. It was the noise of chimichos, all wandering in the wind. She had to get to the bottom of this. Perhaps this had to do with some Dynamaxing. Or perhaps a bunch of Chimchar. But this was too dangerous. It could not just be something simple as a bunch of Chimchar gathering together. And while Marnie had a tough time getting to the device once she figured out what it was, she called upon the powers of her friends, all of her friends in Galar, to stop what was causing this eternal night. And it was discovered through the power of friendship. They found out it was a dark organization trying to draw upon the power of the very Pokemon god, Arceus. And with the help of her friends, they destroyed the device and freed Arceus. And as a token of their gratitude, they brought back the sun and disposed of the dark organization. So very cool. We have an Arceus here. That was a really nice pull, Arceus V-Star. And they're really good. I was actually not expecting that, but that was a fun little story, right? I think it was really fun that I actually got friends in Galar as a reverse to go with the Marnie's Pride, so that kind of helps with the story. But that's a fun thing about pack readings. They're a new kind of improv, which I don't know anything about that could come up in the storyline. So we're going to open a Silver Tempest pack now. Make sure that we are not looking at the code card. And 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. What do we have? Ooh. The Battle of Sparks and Flashes. We descend upon a scene where there are several Pokemon gathering around. But this isn't a happy gathering. No. This is a battle of sparks and flashes. The first to make a move is a Claydol, crushing rock with their psychic abilities and quickly flashing their many eyes. However, a Clang quickly rubs against its gears to create sparks in hopes that it would catch the Claydol by surprise. It did. However, it also brought down an Archon who simply wanted to dance. And now there was a little bit of danger. For those sparks did not just attract the Archon and distract the Claydol, but it also drew the attention of a Pharaoh Seed on a short fuse. That Pharaoh Seed, should they explode, would hurt many, many Pokemon, including those that are simply passing by, like a Fletchling. They perhaps might be caught in with shrapnel. And they wouldn't fare any better than a Snorunt just trying to look for a hot place to hide. Or a Vulpix simply having a good day, which could be their last. Would there be anything that could stop the Ferroseed? Perhaps. Perhaps. Perhaps the Stunkfish would electrify that Ferroseed. But would that prevent the explosion? No. There is one Pokemon that could, though. And that is the psychic ability of an Esper. And as they think very hard, they decide the best course of action is to call a much more mightier Pokemon warrior. And then Terrakion. And suddenly, once Terrakion makes their appearance, everything stops. And once again is calm and at peace. Okay, that was just a holo. Still technically a pull, so not a problem. But looks like so far Arceus V-Star is the best pull we have. But that could change. That could definitely change. Alright, so I'm going to save that up next to that. We're going to go back to Brilliant Stars with the Whimsicott, the cotton Pokemon. I forgot that the stuff is upside down for you. It's for me when presenting these, so I apologize. One, two, three, and four. All right. This is the story of 1,000 blades. Legend has it that there is a throne made of 1,000 blades, and that one single blade could even cut the mighty and thick Tropius straight in half within a moment. And that the blades could vibrate like a vibrava and create a sword pulse like a beam of light. A beam of light as bright as that of the Ultra Ball opening to catch its prey. There are many other swords, such as one that chimed like a chimicho and could sing. And then there are ones that perhaps seem to have a mind of their own, as if they were made of a golett core. And still more, there are those that are so strong that even a Corphus's claws cannot break it. Or a blow from a sock. And whoever is to find these thousands of blades would find themselves prosperous and happy, like a cherubi. But that is only one side of the legend, for of course blades do not bring happiness. No, they bring many different emotions. But that won't stop someone like Gloria who lives for adventure and discovering new treasures. No. What might stop her, however, is the Golurk that resides in the cave where the throne can be found. Okay, so we did not get any kind of Pokemon there. That's fine. I mean, we didn't get any good pull on that one, but that's fine. That's fine. Still got one good pull, and technically, like as I said, we still got two hits technically, so you know it's good. All right, let me see. This could be. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh. So this one wasn't an energy, so this will be fun. It is the V-Star victory. This is a story of how one unexpected pair of a Pokemon and their trainer found themselves with a V-Star victory. They would hide with a leafy camo poncho until the right moment was right. Until the enemy Slurpuff was not expecting anything, for they may have been distracted. And this victory, despite being started with a Slurpuff, would be even more legendary than a battle with Lance. Even more legendary than the Pikachu who could bring down an Onix. Who was this? Who is this Pokemon, you ask? Is it a elegant and graceful Ponyta? No, no, no. Their flame does not burn bright enough. Perhaps it's a Venonat. No, 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 no. It cannot be the lowly Venonat, which seems to be oblivious of their own existence. And it is definitely not a Dewpider, collecting raindrops as best they can. Maybe, however. Hello, Dennis Torres. Hope you're having a good day. Thank you so much for popping in. However, it may be a Spinda, going at their own tempo. But that's not what it is. We all know who this Pokemon, who this V-Star Victorian is. And that Pokemon is Gardevoir, with all her beauty and grace. Only rivaled by the Hisuian Lilligant. All right, well, we got a character art record, so that's cool. So technically now we have 3 pulls out of the 4 packs. But yes, hello Dennis Torres. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Thank you so much for popping in. You have as the pinned message states, you are worthy, you are loved, you are amazing, and you belong. Keep your star shining, and we'll always be looking for you in the night sky. But all right, so we have, as I said, we have 3 pulls. Technically, it is only 2 actual full pulls, as it were, because one of them is a character rare. But we have the Arceus V-Star, which I don't know if I actually have this one. I might have this one in my binder already. A Terrakion holographic. And then this beautiful God of War character art rare, which I know I don't have. This is or trainer gallery, sorry. This I don't have. And this looks beautiful. This is actually really a lot more beautiful than I expected it would look. That is actually really nice. So, too bad. That was the Paldea SprigaTiTo collection. I would definitely say it's worth picking up, but of course pick your starter. Pick up your starter Pokemon, whatever Pokemon that was for Paldea, so you can make sure you get the right pin, because that's what the pin, that's where you want where you want the attachment, right? Is the Pokemon that you started out with. It kind of makes it feel more special. So, but all right. As I said, we also have the FueCoCo collection with Miraidon EX. So you can see it is another same packaging style. Actually, the rainbow and art stuff. The only difference is this is primarily red for FueCoCo, red and orange on the sides and stuff, and then of course we have the orange on the back of the box, which is FueCoCo Paldea Collection. Start a new journey with FueCoCo and friends. Get ready for a brand new adventure in the Paldea region with the Pokemon trading card game. First partner Pokemon SprigaTiTo, FueCoCo, and Quaxly join your collection as foil promo cards. And a FueCoCo enamel pin lets you show off the Fire Croc Pokemon everywhere you go. Discover even more with booster packs and an oversized card featuring the legendary Pokemon Koraidon or Miraidon as a powerful Pokemon EX. This Pokemon TCG Paldea collection includes 3 foil promo cards featuring SprigaTiTo, FueCoCo, and Quaxly, 1 oversized card featuring Koraidon EX or Miraidon EX, 1 collector's pin featuring FueCoCo, 4 Pokemon TCG booster packs, and 1 code card for Pokemon TCG Live. Alright, so let's open this wonderful package. Oh gosh. This is difficult to open. There we go. This is it out of its packaging. Alright. Once again, it is the Miraidon promo card. The packs that come with it are a Silver Tempest, Brilliant Stars, and then another Silver Tempest and Brilliant Stars. And then the really cool, this one's actually really cool as well. I like this FueCoCo pin. This is actually a really cool pin too. It actually shows that there is a pattern on the bottom of the foot, which you don't see that, you haven't seen that in media quite yet. I love, like I said before, I do really love that these big promo cards now don't have any kind of weakness or type. They're just the Pokemon and their attacks. I think that should continue that, honestly, with the giant cards, or even better, especially with the full arts. If they're going to continue these, just to make it a completely clean card. For those that don't know, in comic books they call them virgin covers, which it means that it's just the art, none of the text or anything like that. So, but as you can see, there's 2 different hollow patterns on this card, just like the Koraidon. One is a star pattern, which you can see in one direction, and then the other one is the lines, diagonal lines pattern, which is really cool. So, but that is the Miraidon giant card, and then you have your 3 promos. And I will show you again the difference on these cards because they are not the same FueCoCo and SprigaTiTo that we just showed off for the FueCoCo box. The only similar box Pokemon card is the Quaxly. And as I said before, I love the silver border as far as it being like holographic as well. So I hope they do continue that with the other cards. This is a different SprigaTiTo. And as you know, as I was mentioning before, the SprigaTiTo and the Quaxly, or rather the starters that are not featured on the box, are not actually promo cards. They're actually from the Scarlet and Violet set. As you can see by the numbering, it's just that they have now holographic pattern, which is pretty cool, but it's something they normally do. The Pokemon Card Company just does. But with the FueCoCo card, which is that's a really cute card. You can see down on the bottom, it is number 2, and it is a promo. What some would call a Black Star promo card. So, yeah. And then we're going to get into the openings. I think we're going to start backwards. So we started with a Brilliant Stars. We will start this one with a Silver Tempest. Silver Tempest. Just have to sleeve the promos. Alright, so here comes the Silver Tempest. We're going to do the Silver Tempest with the Alolan Vulpix. Hide the code card because we don't know what it is. And then we have the chord trick, which is 4 cards. 4 cards from the back. The Great Storm. Long ago, before there were buildings and cars, there was a great storm that almost flooded all in the Pokemon world. This is a time where clangs were sparse, but Korok were vast and many. There were not many that could be protected against the Korok's greed. Or there were those that would hide for even themselves, like the shy Anorith, who has the eyes hidden from predators. Or the defenseless Rufflet, who flies quickly in hopes that none will be able to catch him. However, there are some that are brave for their small size, like a Fennekin, who has a fire that burns like 1,000 suns within them. Or the small but mighty Durant, covered in a steel or exoskeleton. But the storm was strong, and those that could feel the electricity in the air knew it was dangerous and things would change, such as the Emolga, who quickly stopped frolicking in the field, or the Beldum, who sought shelter further into the caves. However, there was one thing that the Beldum somehow discovered. There was a quad stone. It was abnormal to every other stone. It was something about it. And when they broke it apart, that is when they found something special. An unknown. Not bad, it's an unknown V card. We'll consider that as a good pull for now. So we're already on a good start. Unknown V. I do like that they somehow have made it an action art with Unknown. Because for those that don't know, Unknown is not really that big or intimidating. It's a very tiny Pokemon. It's very, very small. So it's very funny. Alright, so we will open the Whimsicott. We will open the Whimsicott. Whimsicott, Brilliant Stars. And after the great storm was the fight for fate. Many great Pokemon would be called upon. Some, it seemed, to be more determined than others, like the Floatzel that would protect all of its Buizel young. That would equip themselves with cleansing gloves just to ensure their victory over those that wish to cast a dark shadow on the world. Or a Cincino, with their luxurious fur that would hope to see another day. But this fight wasn't their fight. There were other Pokemon that were more suitable, such as the Farfetch'd, equipped with their leak weapons and ready to battle. They would help protect nearby Shinx who were not quite ready for battle at this time. They are too young, too naive. But it did not matter for the Magma, for this was a Pokemon that simply wanted to see the entire world burn down. Together with an Impidimp, perhaps they would accomplish it. Perhaps, I do like this artwork by the way, it's really cool. Perhaps they would be victorious in their goal. But there will still be Pokemon that stand in their way in the name of justice, such as a small Axu, who's ready at any moment to evolve into something much more intimidating. They would be joined up again with the Floatzel, who decided that that maybe perhaps there's more than just their family at stake. Maybe perhaps it would just like the Barbarel who protected the entire lake. Okay, so that was a weird pull, but we will say it's a hollow nonetheless, so that is technically 2 hits so far, so that's not terrible. Alright, so we have Reggie Alecki as the next pull. To make sure I only took the code card. Okay. I didn't want to accidentally take more than the code card. All right. And this is the story of the unfinished city. A city of steel, metal. No buildings were finished here. It's as if everyone suddenly disappeared. For the likes of people like Serena, however, this meant an investigation. She would play detective, as she is stocked up already with her emergency jelly rations. So she would not stop until she found out why the city stopped. Noticing in the center of one particular building a Behemoth that did not move even a finger. Not even when the relicanth in the nearby fish tank rammed straight into the glass. No. However, Serena did notice something about the strange sand of which the steel beams stood upon. They appeared to be moving. And Serena only had a mere moments before she was attacked by a bunch of Santigeist. But she moved it just in time. Or perhaps it was a fungus that pushed her out of harm's way. And as she was pushed, she found in another part of this ghost structure Elgium trying their best to counter the Behemoth in whatever it was they were doing. They were surrounded, however, by Esper that would not allow them to continue their efforts. But Serena knew what to do exactly, as she called upon her Hisuian Lilligant, and in their graceful dance, they completely annihilated the Esper. Okay, so we only got, so far we only have one holographic and a unknown V card, unknown V. So far SprigaTiTo is doing better, and as I said before, SprigaTiTo was my starter Pokemon, so perhaps something plays into this. Of course, or it's just randomness. This pack has Arceus on it though, so I have faith this might be really good. I'm hoping for at least a trainer gallery. That would be really cool. But either way, this was a really fun package to open. And I'm going to start out with, oh, this is really badly cut. So the last card is badly cut. It's definitely a card. It's definitely a hit. But the card on the back is definitely badly cut. So we're going to try to continue on without pretending that we don't know what's in the back. But this is the story of the Dark Pokemon Master. In the history of Pokemon, there have been many Pokemon Masters. Some that eventually would go insane and attempt to wear a pot helmet, and others who would defy odds by winning their battles with just an executor. However, there is one legend of a Pokemon Master that had a black heart, darker than the darkness of the Carablast's face, more intense than their stare. A dark Pokemon Master who would conduct experiments on Pokemon to see what made them tick, like the mysterious Clefairy and the connection to the moon. Or the innocent and naive Cherubi, to see if they were filled with juice like a Pokemon berry. How did he keep them in line? Well, he employed many, many different Pokemon. Some, like the great and intimidating Sock, who with one blow could crack a Corphish shell. But there would be a hero that would rise up to stop this dark Pokemon Master. And now, you may not know of this heroine, but you do know of her successor. Yes, her descendant, Gloria. For you see, Gloria comes from a long line of Pokemon heroes. Long lines of Pokemon heroes that would use such heroic Pokemon like Kingler to cut down those who think they could bully others into doing what they command. Oh, well, that was a really good pull. Actually, I think because of the Gloria, which I wasn't expecting to pull at all, I think Gloria is very expensive. So I think technically, in that regards, FueCoCo just won, single-handedly, with Gloria. So I will show you what we have here first. So we have Kingler. So for the FueCoCo box, we have Gloria. Oh. we have Gloria. King Levi. Bibarel. Hollow. And unknown V. From SprigaTiTo, however. Oh, we actually also received more than... Okay. But from SprigaTiTo, we received a God of War Trainer Gallery. Terrakion Hollow. And an Arceus V-Star. So as I said, because of... Just simply because there's a Gloria that was found in the FueCoCo pack, FueCoCo wins. Regardless of all the other cards, because I believe that Gloria still is like a $10 card at the very least, if not more. I haven't checked in a while. So now, as I said, we still have one more thing to open up, and that is that Great Ball that's sitting right in the corner. This one right there. So going to open that up here in a second. I always dread these ones. It's gonna be squished. We all know what it's going to look like. The packs are not going to look very pristine. So we will pretend that they don't. So they come with stickers though. I think that they are all random stickers. Because I saw on another video that someone got a Melmetal and something else, and I did not get a Melmetal. You get 2 stickers though. Shoot. So you have a Larvitar sticker. It's okay. I'm not a big Larvitar fan, but that's fine. And then a Squirtle sticker. Now that I know that there's different stickers, I might either get more of these Pokeballs or B, see if there's anything online, if anyone's selling it. And as you can see, of course, the Pokeball packs are a little not straight, so hopefully the cards are okay. I still have a couple things I need to collect from the Pokemon Go set. Oh my gosh. This is horribly folded over. That's very interesting. But I'm going to continue doing pack readings, so so for those that don't know or have just popped in, they don't know the format, I open packs and then I tell a story with the cards that come out of the packs. So let's try something a little different. Let's not do the dramatic reading. Let's do a silly narrator. Let's do the Pokemon narrator. That's right. Ash and friends find them on another journey to become a Pokemon master. However, their day seems to be a little bit different than usual. They run into a young person. This person introduces themselves as Blanche, the leader of Team Mystic. Ash and Misty both look at Blanche with a confused look, but not as confused as Brock's. Brock immediately calls upon his Soul Rock and demands a Pokemon battle. And if he wins, then Blanche has to answer any question he has to ask. Blanche quickly puts away their egg incubator. And surprisingly, calls out a Magikarp. Brock, very confused, quickly disposes of the Magikarp with ease. Blanche calls upon their second Pokemon, Meltan, a Pokemon that neither Brock, Ash, or Misty have seen the likes of. It so happens, however, Brock has found an Eevee on their team and decides to go easy and calls upon an Eevee. While Ash and Pikachu sit by the sidelines, they have to wonder, what is Blanche's strategy? Especially as she quickly changes and switches out for a Squirtle. Not knowing the strategy, Brock, perhaps in panic, switches over to Spinarak. However, Blanche too again switches to her ace in the hand, Blissey, and now this battle looks like it will never end, as Blissey's HP is through the roof. I believe I already have a Blissey, so it is technically a pull though, so I will put it in a sleeve. So, but technically, I do like the Blissey art, but there's not a lot of what's the word? There's not a lot of Pokemon that I care for as far as the Pokemon Go thing. There was a cool gimmick, by the way, I forgot to show you on the Spinarak. The Spinarak actually is a Ditto sticker. So the Ditto stickers, the way they did Dittos in this game, because it's the same way you can do it in Pokemon Go, so you can randomly encounter a Ditto, wild Ditto, transform as another Pokemon. You see this little Ditto symbol right there? This is a Ditto sticker. So I could take this, I can rip this off and it's actually a sticker. I'm not going to do that. I want to get at least one of each before I do that, because I like to keep it intact like this, because this is really funny to know that this is a Ditto sticker, but it's not, you know what I mean? Like, it's really funny to know that it's not a sticker, but it still is. All right, so we're going to go with the second one here. Ah, they really did mess up on the folding. I don't know why they did that. I accidentally opened it to the code card side, so I don't know if there's any... If actually there is any different code card than the black code card with the Pokemon Go set. I don't remember, but... Another day, another set of obstacles for Ash and friends on their way to be a Pokemon Master. Ash decides that maybe perhaps it's time to stop into a city to get something to eat. And they quickly realize, uh-oh, that passing Slowbro has stolen their wallet. And now Ash and Misty must chase down the Lunatown that perhaps knows where the Slowbro may have disappeared to. But wait, they have to stop. They have to stop at a Pokestop in order to rejuvenate their efforts. Oh my god, I have no idea what I was going to say about that. During this Pokestop, they run into the mysterious Pokemon, Meltan, again. I think I sound more like the Pokedex, actually, rather than a Pokemon narrator. But Eevee has other plans. Disheartened by the fact that they had lost their previous battle, they decided to attack until Pikachu stood in their way. Pikachu told the young Eevee that they should think before the attack, because not every Squirtle is the same Squirtle, so not every Meltan must be the same Meltan. However, Brock Spinarak jumped out of its Pokeball and also supported this attack. What they didn't know was they were being watched from afar by the legendary bird Pokemon, Articuno. And with one sharp screech, the Melmetal evolved into Melmetal. And now, Ash and friends had a real problem on their hands. Oh, yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, the Pokemon narrator is really hard to replicate. Because he's kind of silly, but also he's a narrator. So I don't really know how to do it very well. Okay, that's another pull, I guess. Smell metal, 200. Actually, I don't think you can get anything below hollow. I don't think they had non-hollow rares in the Pokemon Go set. So I guess, in a sense, it doesn't really matter. So, so if you get anything not hollow, if you get anything better than a hollow, then it's a hit. In my eyes, since this set is kind of that way. Ash and friends finally found themselves in the city, where they were able to relax and recover from their many strange battles. It was almost as if they had a lure model strapped on their back, luring many different Pokemon to them. But that's okay. Ash's Charmeleon popped out of its Pokeball unprovoked, letting him know that he would stop any opponent in their way, even if they were as hard as a Pupitar. And the Bulbasaur also came out of its shell, out of its Pokeball, to reassure Ash the same thing, that they were all in this together. But Ash could see a Pidove the other side of the building. It seemed to be broken and hurt. And he would find more hurt Pokemon, like a trainer's Magikarp, who seemed to be on their last breath. Ash did not understand. However, Ash did come across the Meltan again. It was almost as if they were trying to show them something. Something that once again the Eevee had to pop out and fight against. Something that reminded Ash of when he first found the Charmander at a Pokemon Center, dying. And perhaps even the great Blastoise had found themselves at a loss. But there wasn't awesome pulls on that one. The Pokemon Great Ball was not that great. We got a Blastoise, a Blissey, and a Melmetal V. So, womp womp. That's okay. I do kind of like the stickers over the coins a little bit, but I wish that they would do a little more with these stickers. Like, I wish the stickers would actually have... I think that the Crown Zenith mini tins, which will release in 10 days, will have also stickers. So I'm hoping there are more art stickers rather than these. Which these are, you know, these are just stock Pokemon Go art. So, but yeah, that was my first YouTube. My first YouTube stream. That was very fun, very interesting. Streaming on YouTube is very interesting indeed. I'm trying to figure out how this whole thing works with the layout and stuff. So very interesting indeed. You can pop out chat. You can toggle timestamps. Interesting. So I'm just kind of first trying some stuff out, but I think that it went pretty well. It went okay. wasn't anything outside of the ordinary. It wasn't anything crazy. So that's so maybe perhaps what I might do is I might do like one stream on YouTube every week. Perhaps that's what we'll do. We'll do one stream on on YouTube, and then one stream on Twitch. So for those that don't know, I do normally stream on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/OmniaJairBear. But who knows? Maybe we'll, like I said, it looks like this could be interesting, and perhaps we will do one stream on YouTube and then one stream on Twitch, and then change it up as things go along as well. So, thank you those who have joined me for the first Twitch stream, or sorry, the first YouTube stream. But yeah, I am just going to probably end stream right now. But I'm very excited with the pulls that we did get from the FueCoCo, the Paldea collections, because these are really cool. Like I said, Gloria was super unexpected. I was not expecting that. That's really cool. Actually, I'm curious now. I'm going to go look this up. How much is Gloria? Gloria's Brilliant Stars. So she's going for not super crazy. Unless I get it graded. If I get it graded, which I don't grade my cards because I don't really need the slabs. It's just easy to slip them in a binder and admire them that way. But it looks like that she's going for a pretty penny still. I guess not really a pretty penny, but she's going more than I thought. She's going for about like $45 to $50. As cheap as $8 and as expensive as $55, and then that's a graded version. Let's see RCSV star, if that's worth anything. Okay, this is really hilarious. I have this promo card with it's apparently people are trying to sell for stupid amounts. The RCSV alt, which came with the RCSV figure box, but that's kind of weird. All right, let me see here. Let's see the real listings. Oh, it's going as low as $9. Looks like. I'm pulling up TCG player. Yeah, $9.56. Or $8.49 for near mint. And Gloria goes for $9.91. But $16.99 near mint from TCG player. So not too bad. But Gloria is a really cool card to have. I really want. Actually, Gloria was one of my chase cards. And so I'm very happy to have gotten Gloria. Because like I said, Gloria was one of my chase cards, so it's really fun to get that card unexpectedly. Because I stopped pulling for Brilliant Stars as soon as like Silver Tempest came out. I was like, I don't really care about Brilliant Stars anymore. All that I have is what I have. So that was really cool. Getting this really neat art card of Gardevoir in the thing is very cool as well. And then just give me 1 second. I'm actually going to go in and check my binder. I've returned. No, I don't have Arceus V-Star actually. So Arceus V-Star is a new card. That's really cool. And then, like I said, that art card. That's really fun. That's really fun to get those. But yeah, I guess we'll probably stop stream now. Thank you so much for all being here. I don't think there are raids on YouTube. If there is, I don't know how to do it. So I apologize. Like I said, thank you for all of you folks for being here. Thank you for the likes and everything. Hopefully we might do this again. And hopefully I'll be able to see you here. Or perhaps even on Twitch. When you return, you might come back. You might check out my Twitch streams as well. I know that Monday we'll be doing another Scenes on a Whim, which is our improv show. And if you haven't seen that, it is available on YouTube, episodes 1 and 2. The third episode will be available early tomorrow or early tomorrow. So please check that out. And yeah, I hope to see you there. And always remember, you are worthy. You are loved. You belong. You are amazing. Keep your star shining, and we'll always look for you in the night sky.